In this video, let's see how to log into Byte Professor School Operating System and access your course. We will see how to create an online live class lesson, how to create a pre-recorded video class lesson, how to create an assignment, and how to create an assessment or the quiz. Before we log into the school operating system, we should be aware of 5 important prerequisite information. They are your school operating system URL or the website link, username of your school operating system, email address associated with your school operating system, password of your school operating system, and Zoom host key. All this information will be given to you by your institution. The Byte Professor School Operating System platform can be accessed from any device, your mobile, your tab, or your desktop. However, we recommend teachers to access the school operating system from a desktop or an app for better experience. To access your course, go to your school operating system portal and click on Learning. You can click on Learning over here, or you could find it on top navigation menu under School. Both the link will take you to the same destination. I'm clicking here. Enter your credentials. Under username field, you can either enter your short username or your full email address. I'm using my short username. The moment you log in, you land up in your instructor account page. Here, you can update your profile picture. If you would like to edit your bio, click on Edit Profile. You can update your position. You can update your bio here. You can change your password, and don't forget to click Save Changes. I'm not doing any changes, so navigating back to my instructor account page. In this page, if you scroll down, you'll find all the courses that you're handling. If you would like to edit the course, hover your mouse above this published blue tick, you'll get an option Edit Course. Click on that. Your course is now loaded. All the information about your course will be already added by your institution while onboarding. You can add a co-instructor to your course if you would like to share this course with another instructor. And you can upload a course material file over here. Like you can either upload a syllabus or a question bank or important formulas. So whatever material that is applicable to this entire course. I'm going to upload the NCERT ebook, and I'm going to name it as Math NCERT ebook. Alright, so I would like to give an announcement. So under this announcement tab, we can give any announcement to the students who belong to this course. Alright, so this is my announcement about the test, and then I have to click on Update Course. So don't forget to hit Update Course, which is very important. Alright, my course is now updated, and here you could see the ebook that I have updated, which students can view and download. And under announcement section, I could see the announcement which I have given to my students. Now let's see how to add lessons to your course. To add lessons to your course, you have to go back to your instructor account page. So always your course will load in a new tab, and this instructor account page will be always open in a separate tab. So I can easily navigate by coming to this tab, go to my course, hover my mouse above this published blue tick, and get an option to edit course. See, always the lesson or the course loads up in a new tab, and this instructor account page will be always open and active in a separate tab. Alright, so to add lessons, we have to go to Curriculum tab. Okay, this is where all your lessons, quiz, assessment, and assignment will be. Alright, so here you could see a section. Section is nothing but it's a unit name or a chapter name. I'm going to in grade 6 we have a chapter called Algebra, so I'm naming the chapter as Algebra. So under Algebra we'll have multiple topics, and that will be added as a lesson. Alright, so Algebra, and first let's see how to add a online live class. It's a conference type lesson where you can interact with the students. I'm going to name it as Introduction to algebra live class. So naming the lesson as a live class would help students to identify it very easily. And also we recommend you to add a date if you are adding a live class, because a student may not be confused when the live class is scheduled. The moment he gets into the course, he'll be able to see the title and also the date. Student would understand, okay, this live class is scheduled on this date. Right, I'm going to give 21. Alright, so I have given the date and click this enter icon. Alright, so now the lesson has been added. Now we have to edit the lesson. So to edit the lesson, if you hover your mouse above this lesson title, you'll get an option. You'll get two options. Either you can delete the lesson or you can edit the lesson. So now I'm going to edit the lesson. The pop-up window has opened. Okay, so I'm going to lesson settings to set my lesson type as a Zoom conference. See here, you can create 5 types of lessons. Okay, so it could be a text, video, slide, or a stream, or a Zoom conference. So since I told you we are going to create a lesson that will be an online live class, I'm selecting Zoom conference. All right, we can ignore this. And lesson start date, when, okay, I'm going to have today, and when the lesson is going to start, it's going to start by 12:50 p.m. Okay, all right. And next, again, when the stream is going to start, which means when the live class is going to, the meeting is going to start. All right, it is also at the same date and same time, 12:50 p.m. all right. Now I have to set the time zone. So I'm from India, so my time zone will be GMT plus 5:30. all right, so the time zone has been set. Next, I have to select join before host. This is up to the instructor's choice. If you enable this join before host, the advantage is students may not need to wait until the host joins the meeting. Suppose a student joins little early, he'll be waiting in the meeting room. So that is the advantage of enabling this. If you don't want that to happen, you can disable this. Okay, all right, and set a meeting password. I am setting it as universal 2. You can set your own meeting password. All right, that's it. Once you enter meeting password, we are done with the entries. We can ignore all other things and directly go save changes. All right, so we have edited this lesson, and now I have to click update course. So this is a very important step. After giving save changes inside the lesson, you'll be coming back to the course and you have to update the course as well. This is a very important step which generally instructors would miss. All right, so the course has been updated and the course is now loaded. Let me go to the curriculum and see. Yes, see, I have a Zoom live class. Here the icon shows that it is a Zoom meeting type. A student would know, okay, this is a Zoom meeting type. And here he could see he or she could see the date and identify, okay, so this is the today's live class. Okay, let me click on this. See, the meeting is going to start in 1 minute. Okay, so if you would like to start the meeting, all that you have to do is click on join in browser. Also you have another option, join in Zoom app. So I'll tell you what is the difference between both. Okay, so if you click in join in Zoom app, it will join the meeting from a Zoom application that is installed in your desktop. All right, so we recommend instructors to use join in Zoom app, because if you join in Zoom application, you will have an option to record the live class. All right, so and that recorded class can be uploaded to the same course. So if any student has missed the class, or if any student was not able to concentrate at that moment, he can revise by watching the recorded class. So that is the advantage of joining from Zoom app. And also another advantage is, if you are using Zoom application and if you have logged into the Zoom application using your school email ID, every time you no need to enter a passcode to join the meeting, and every time you no need to enter the host key to become a host of the meeting. So that is the advantage of joining in Zoom app. I will demonstrate both the ways, joining using Zoom application and also joining using the browser. If you are in your personal computer, I would recommend you to join using Zoom application, and if you are on a guest computer, I would recommend you using join in browser. Okay, so let's start with joining using Zoom application. Before you join using Zoom application, I would recommend you to log out of all the accounts in your Zoom application. So you might have logged in using your personal account, or you might have logged in some other's account in your Zoom application. So I strongly recommend you to sign out of all the accounts and then sign in using your school email address. The benefit of signing in to your school email address in the Zoom application, once you signed in, you no need to give any meeting passcode or enter a host key whenever you try to join or host a live class. So once you logged in, then that's it. From the next time, it will be a hassle-free experience. All right. So now I have logged into the Zoom application using the email address given to me by the school. Alright, so now I'm going to click on join in Zoom app. Alright, so it's asking me, should I open in Zoom meetings? Yes, and the meeting is getting loaded. That's it, my meeting has been started. I'm going to click join using computer audio. Right, to mute myself. Alright, that's it. So you're now hosted your online live class in using Zoom application successfully. So it is as simple as that. And another important point for instructors is, once your meeting is over, once your live class is over, please don't forget to click on end meeting, because since we are using join before host option in the meeting, there is a chance if you didn't end this meeting, it will be active, and when you try to host another class after some time, you would get an error stating that another meeting is already in progress by the host. Okay, so I always recommend you to end the meeting once your live class is over. Now let's see how to join using browser. Joining using browser is a very simple process. Just click this link and you'll be joined to the meeting. That's it, you have joined the meeting, as simple as that. But here you'll be joined just as a participant. If you want to become a host, you have to click on participants, and under participants at bottom you could see claim host. Here you have to enter your 6-digit host key, which will be given to you by your institution. So this host key will be given to all the instructors of the institution, and I'm entering my host key here. Alright, and clicking on claim host. That's it. See, I have become the host of this meeting. That's it, as simple as that. And always remember, once the meeting is over, don't forget to click end meeting, which is very important. Now we'll see how to create a slideshow lesson type. It's nothing but adding presentations to your course. In your instructor account page, as usual, scroll down, hover your mouse above the published, click on edit course, and under curriculum tab, create a lesson. I'll name it as algebra applications. Click on arrow key and hover here, click on edit, and under lesson settings, select the lesson type as slide, which is important, and go to content. And here is the tricky part. What you have to do is click on view and then click source code, and this is where you have to paste the source code of your Google slide. And we recommend you to create your presentation in Google Slide or upload your PowerPoint presentation to a Google Drive and open it in Google Slides. Alright, so I have opened my PowerPoint presentation in Google Slides after uploading it into my Google Drive. So all that I have to do is go to File, click on Publish to Web, and then select Embed, and then copy this link. That's it. Come back to my LMS and then paste the code here under source code. Click OK, and then save changes. And don't forget to update the course. Now my course is updated with the slideshow lesson type. See, the icon denotes it's a slides. Alright, so let me check. Here is my slideshow. You can click next, 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 and next. So that is how you can add your presentations as a lesson to your course. Next, let's see how to add a pre-recorded video class that is already uploaded in your YouTube channel. In your instructor account page, if you scroll down, you will have your course. Hover your mouse above the published blue tick, click on Edit Course. Alright, directly jump into the curriculum. So here is the lesson, live class lesson, which we have already added, and now I am going to add a new lesson that will be a pre-recorded video class. Right, it is Zebra. Alright, so now the lesson has been added. I'm going to edit it. Click on Edit. I'm going to set the lesson type as video. Alright, that's it. That's it. You have to give under lesson settings. Go back to the content, insert, media, and here you have to paste your YouTube link. Go to my YouTube channel, click on share, copy the link and paste it here. Alright, so the default dimension would be 516 to 314, which will be very small for students to view. So I would recommend you to enter 600 in the right side box and then click OK. That's it. So your video has been added. Click Save Changes, and always don't forget to click Update Course. Alright, my course has been updated. Let me go to Curriculum and see the recorded video class. See, the icon shows it's a video. This denotes it's a pre-recorded video class. I'm clicking on the video class, and this is how the video class would be. If a student clicks on play button, he'll be able to enjoy watching the pre-recorded video.
It's very important that you love what you do. Fun is the key factor. You should enjoy what you are doing. Only
Now let's see how to post an assignment in your course for your students. In your instructor account page, if you scroll down, you will have the course. Hover your mouse above this published, click on Edit Course. Under Curriculum tab, already we have added lessons. So these are all lessons, so we entered the title under Lessons tab. But now we are going to create an assignment. So I'm clicking Assignment, and I'm going to enter the title as. Alright, so this is the assignment title. Okay, the assignment has been created, and now I'm going to edit the assignment. Okay, here is the assignment settings, and here you can give how many attempts a student can have for this assignment. So for example, if a student submits an assignment and if I reject it, he can again submit. Likewise, how many times a student can submit the assignment is what assignment attempts. I am giving 2 attempts. Okay, so if I reject it once, the second time he is supposed to submit the assignment properly. So that is the meaning of this assignment attempt. Now I'm going back to the content. Alright, so the assignment question, I already have it ready here. So this is my question for the assignment, and I have requested students to solve the problem, take a photograph of the solution and attach it. So that is the instruction. Click on Save Changes, and don't forget to click Update Course. Alright, my course has been updated. Here we could see the assignment over here. So you could find the lesson icon is pretty different, right? So this denotes either a text lesson or an assignment. So this is an assignment. Let me click on it. This is how a student would get the assignment, and if he clicks on start now, he can submit the assignment either by text or image or PDF or PPT, and then he can submit it. Now let's see how to create an assessment or a quiz in your course. Like how we created lessons and assignment in your instructor account page. Scroll down to your course, hover your mouse above this published and click on edit course. And as usual, go to curriculum tab, and here we have the lessons that we have created and assignment that we have created. Same way we are going to create the quiz. So I'm going to click on quiz. Alright, now let me enter the title of the quiz. Alright, and click on this arrow. Alright, the quiz has been created. To edit it, hover above this title and go to edit. Alright, now go to quiz questions, and here I have two options. Either I can create the questions from the scratch, or I can choose from the question bank. So in your live environment, you will have all the NCERT topics covered in the question bank. So if you want to create any assessment in the NCERT subjects, the question bank will be already created, and all that you have to do is select the chapter and then select how many questions has to be asked from that chapter. So here we have only one chapter available, grade 6 measurements. So I'm selecting that, and I have to enter how many questions has to be asked from that question bank. So we have 8 questions in the bank, and I'm going to select only 5 questions, and I have to name the bank name. So I'll name it as measurements unit test 1. Alright, and now we have to click on add question bank. That's it, as simple as that. So you no need to create it from the scratch. All that you have to do is select the chapter name and select how many questions and name your bank and click add bank. That's it. Alright, now let's go to quiz settings. Here you can give any short description, like this quiz has a time limit and this quiz has a negative mark. All those description you can give, or you can leave it empty. So I'm going to leave it empty. If you want your students to take the assessment bit more seriously, you can give the time limitation. So that is the quiz duration. So I want my students to take it in less than 3 minutes. Here you can leave it empty. If you want the assessment to be very liberal, or it is just for a fun or just for a practice, you can leave it empty, so that there will be no time limitation for the quiz. Okay, and this option is to show the correct answer after the assessment is over. So if you enable this, when students have completed the quiz, they'll be able to see the correct answers. So for practice assessments, you can enable this, and for a serious test, you can disable this. Alright, so passing grade, you can set the pass percentage for the assessment. I'm going to set it as 50%. You can leave it empty also. If this is for just a practice, or it is just for encouraging the students, this is not a serious test, then you can leave it empty, so there will be no pass percentage and a student can take any number of times. Alright, and here we have an option to enter the percentage to cut off the marks when a student retakes the quiz. Alright, so I would like to give 5% as a cutoff. So when a student failed to score 50% in the first attempt, in the second attempt he'll lose 5% of the points. So this will force the students to prepare well and clear the assessment in the first attempt itself. And here we have randomized questions, so you can shuffle the questions for your students, so the probability to discuss the answers will be very less during the test or assessment time. So I'm enabling this, and I'm going to click Save Changes. Alright, so the assessment has been added. Now I'm going to click Update Course. Alright, my course has been updated with the assessment. Let me go here. Alright, I could see my assessment that has been added, and here is the icon that says it is a quiz or assessment type. So this is how a student will be getting when he clicks on the quiz or assessment lesson type, and if he clicks on start quiz, he'll get the questions listed here, and you could see the timer that is been running here and how many questions has been answered. So all those things are there. So in one click you can set up any number of questions from the question bank. Now let's see how to create an assessment or a quiz by adding the questions manually. So let me click on this quiz and enter the quiz title as Measurement Assessment 2 and click on this arrow. Alright, now I'll hover my mouse above this title and click on edit. Okay, I'll go to this quiz questions. Here we have 5 types of questions that can be added. Okay, so single choice question, multi-choice, true or false, item match, keywords, and fill in the gap. Let's see one by one. First, let me start with the single choice question. So here is where you have to enter your question. So I have created all the questions ready in this notepad. All that I have to do is copy paste. So this is question for single choice. I have added the question and see now it's asking for the answers. Let me enter the answers one by one. Okay, and here I can choose the correct answer. Okay, and here see the question is how many vertices are there in the figure. So I have to upload a figure. The specialty of this quiz system is you can ask questions with the help of an image. Let me upload an image. Okay, so if you hover your mouse above this image icon, let me close it. Okay, so here there is an image icon right next to the question. So if you click on this, you'll get an option to upload the image for this question. Okay, let me go to pictures, and this is the figure that I have to attach it to the question. Alright, so the image has been uploaded. So you can see the very small preview over here. Okay, and here if you hover your mouse above the any correct answer, you'll get an option like I plus. Okay, so this button will help you to add the explanation why this question is correct, or an explanation why this question is wrong. Okay, so let me add an explanation why this question is correct. So whenever my students complete the quiz and when they want to check the correct answers, they'll get this explanation, okay, why it has been correct or why it has been wrong. So what I have to do is hover my mouse above this I plus and gently move my cursor into this text area and then type the explanation. So why there are 5 certain points in this figure which is called vertices. So this is the explanation for my correct answer. Okay, now let's add the next question type, multi-choice. Okay, and this is my question for multi-choice. So I have entered the question here. A triangle has what? So then I have to enter the answers. The behavior of a multi-choice question is there could be more than one possible answers. Okay, all the answers that has given could also be correct, or any one could be correct, or any two could be correct. So more than one answers could be correct. Okay, so that is the behavior. So here I'll mark these two as the correct answers. Now let's add fill in the gap question. Okay, here is the question. All right, fill in the gap question is little tricky. So what I have to enter here is not the actual statement. Okay, so how to answer this question is what you have to mention here and click add question. So I have mentioned type the correct answer. So that is the instruction for this question. And here is where I have to enter the statement, and that statement would contain a gap in which the correct answer has to be typed. I'll show an example. So this is the statement. Okay, so how many vertices are there in a triangle? And the answer is 3. See, I have placed the answer between the pipe symbol. So that is how you have to enter the fill in the gap question. Whatever may be the answer, it should be placed between the pipe symbols. Okay, I have asked the question, and then immediately a gap to fill the correct answer, and the gap is filled with the correct answer 3. Okay, so it has been put between the 2 pipe symbols. That's it. See, it shows me an example. Okay, so this is how you have to enter the statement, and the correct answers should be filled between the pipe symbols. Okay, so when for a student, it would come as a dash, like her son didn't dash to her, and they have to fill in the gap by typing over the gap. Okay, so you'll find it very clear when you explore the quiz, or when you are trying to answer the quiz. Again, fill in the gap question is done. Let's go to the next question type, keywords. Okay, this is my keyword question. The keyword is pretty interesting, where for a question there could be 3 possible keywords, and the system would automatically pick if you enter the correct keyword. That is the behavior of this question type. So let me enter the 3 keywords for this question. So whenever I try to answer, if my keyword is correct, the question or the system would pick the keyword automatically. Okay, the last question type is match, item match the following. Okay, so again, like how we gave for fill in the gap question type, for a match, for item match, all that you have to give is how to answer this question, just an instruction about the question. Please match the following. So this will be the question, and actual matching items will be entered in the answer section. So let me first run match. So it's asking the question of this match. Okay, so I have to enter its pair. Okay, next. Okay, this is picked up as a question, and it's asking for the answer, which is its pair. When you're adding the match the following or item match question, you have to enter the right pairs. Okay, so for students, automatically the answers will be shuffled when they take the quiz. So I always recommend you to have all the questions ready in a notepad, so that you can easily copy paste. Creating the questions will be a hassle-free experience. Alright, so I have added one question for each question type. So totally there are 5 questions in this quiz. Again, we can go to the quiz settings. Either you can give the description. So let me give a quick description as alright. So I would like to give a time limit for this quiz. They should answer in less than 3 minutes. And I want my students to find the correct answer once they are done with the assessment, and the pass grade would be 50%, and the point cutoff will be 5% if I need to retake the quiz. Alright, I'm going to randomize the questions. That's it. Click on save changes, and again, don't forget to hit update course. Okay, my course is now updated. Let me go to the curriculum. I could see the assessment over here. I'm clicking on start quiz, so we could explore how the questions would actually behave to the end users. See, how many vertices are there in the figure. The image we have uploaded has come up in the question. So let me choose. I can choose only one answer because this is a single choice question. And next is a multi-choice. Instead of radio button, I have checkbox, which means I can select multiple answers. So a triangle has 3 sides, 4 angles and 4 vertices. Okay, and then type the correct answer. How many vertices are there in a triangle? So this is a fill in the gap question type. If I click here, I can enter the correct answer here. And now keyword. See, this is a very interesting question type where a triangle has there are 3 possible answers, and if I type the right one, automatically it will be picked. For example, a triangle has 3 sides. Yes, it has been picked. And a triangle has 3 vertices. Yeah, that is also correct. So it is picked. And a triangle has 3 angles. That is also picked. So that is how it works. So I'll get full marks for this question because all the 3 keywords I have entered. The next question. So here's the match the following. See, the questions are at the left and the right matches are shuffled and it is at the bottom. All that I have to do is click and drag it to the right place. Okay, so right angle triangle is 1/4 of a revolution, and then less than 1/4 of a revolution is an acute angle, and then more than a half revolution is an obtuse angle, and then half of a revolution is a straight angle. The reflex angle is between 14 and 12 of a revolution. Okay, so let me submit the quiz now. It's asking to change the answers. Okay, that's it. So I got the result. I got 60% in this quiz. Now let's see how to check the assignments submitted by students and how to approve or reject them. In your instructor account page, under your profile picture, you could find the option assignments. Click on that, and here you'll be listed with all the assignments that you have given to your students, and you can filter the assignments based on courses by clicking here. So I have only one course and only one assignment available. So let me check the status of this assignment. So here is the preview. This denotes how many have failed the assignment, how many have passed the assignment, and how many assignments are still pending for approval. So this is the preview over here. Let me click here and check in detail. Alright, so here will be the list of students and the status of their assignments. Okay, so I have only one student and the status of that student's assignment is pending. Alright, so here is the consolidated list. How many have pending, how many have passed, and how many have not passed. So only one, and that is in pending. Let me click on the student's assignment. Alright, so here is the assignment. Hi ma'am, please find the attachment for the answers. Wow, the assignment gets downloaded. I can check that, review that, and I can give my comment, and I can either approve or reject the assignment. So let me approve it. Hi Biba, good job. That's it, the assignment has been now approved. If I go back to my assignments, I could see the pending assignment is now moved to past assignment. So if I click again, so under pending, I could find no assignments. If I go to past, so here is where Viba's assignment is. So she has passed and it is done. Let's explore Gradebook, where you can find the progress report of your students. In your instructor account page, under your profile picture, you can find Gradebook. Click on that, and here are the list of courses that you're handling. You can filter them based on your keywords, but I have only one course, so let me click on that. And here is the overall statistics of your course. So 42% is the average progress, and 50% of the students have passed the quiz. 25 of them passed the lessons, and all of them have passed the assignments. So let me load the student statistics, where I can find the statistics of each student. I have only one student, and here is the progress report of that student. So out of 4 lessons, she has passed 1, and out of 2 quizzes, she has passed 1, and then out of 1 assignment, she has passed 1, and the overall progress is 42%.